For me, it's so important on what energy am I putting on the piece that I'm working on. Especially, sometimes I sit almost 5 hours just looking at the canvas and I can't even do anything, because I want to connect with the piece. I want to connect with what I want to do. And it's so difficult for me to work on a piece when I'm not connected to the piece. Is that me, I started to debate between myself, like, is it me who did this? Because when I get connected into, I tap the energy. It's like you tap the signal of something and you start doing it. And when I tap that thing out, I get into myself. And you see what I will do is like everything just come. I even don't know how it comes. It's just, I feel like I have a guardian, like have some spiritual guardian that make things just go, For me, the knowledge of this African writer is about preserving the culture. At the end of the day, I track these people with a very clear message, that can preserve. But we have a lot of them that I could not work on them. But the people that I can read and I feel what these people, I feel the energy. And when I look at their portrait for me, it means it's like it opened the door for their soul, what they are writing, to me. And people who buy my art, by the way, I was not knowing them. I was not meeting them too. But my exhibition, this exhibition that I did, I'm so happy that they are able to come. And some gave me some testimony that I was surprised with it. One of my collectors called Anita told me, like, she have my painting of Mother Teresa. I used to have it in my house for so long. And I did it when I was still in Africa. She told me, she wake up in the morning and she was not really feeling good, and he connect to Mother Teresa, talking to her, like maybe praying, whatever. But at the end of the day, she feel some amazing feeling, and she get better. And she has to come to my exhibition to tell me what happened to her with this painting. I only told her, I'm very happy, because every time I always tell people, I produce my art with energy.
The question of energy is a crucial one for Thomas Vava. This is true not only in his case, but also for every relevant artist. What is the fire that drives them, and what quality does that have? Thomas Vava once told me that the biggest difference he has perceived since living in the West as an African artist is that the Western artists here work very much from the head, and only then does the energy go into the heart. And he says his energy first comes from the heart and then goes to the head. This is a fundamental difference in the way he, as an artist, approaches his artworks. I think that's why he will carve his own path as a very important, influential African artist, because he was given this talent in a unique way. Not to mention the fact that he is a person with a big heart, and that this is very important for his works. And it is also important to understand how African families and African societies work.
Wichtig ist, zu verstehen, wie afrikanische Familien, afrikanische Gesellschaften funktionieren.
I don't know if there is anybody in this world who doesn't connect to music. We can connect to different type of music. I sing too. I used to sing in my country. I just used to sing rap, do all those kind of funny music, whether hip hop or whatever. I used to do it, but not playing the instrument, I don't know anything, but because I have this music in me, and I go like ting ting, the flow go inside me, the rhythm is inside me, I could easily do it. I remember like I came back in Vienna and immediately buy a piano and guitar, and I do it. I don't know, but I just do it, and I feel what I'm trying to do, and it's also working.
Indo, I've been far away, and again where the Indo, in way, been far away, and again where the Indo, in way, oh far away.
For me, it's the energy that we have. We all have it. We all have it. I really believe everyone is artist. I'm not a unique artist. I'm not a different kind of artist, but I think I'm able to sit down and tap the energy of the art that I have inside me. And this makes me not to have a lot of challenge when I want to do it. I just need to tune it like a FM radio. When it's too much noise, you need to tune to be in a frequency, and then everything is working. So I think this is how I do with my art too. Like when some creative thing comes, I need to tune it, adjust it, adjust. When I adjust, then. But when I come to Vienna here, to be honest, I immediately feel at home. You know this feeling like I'm home. That's what I feel about Vienna when I come. And when I went to the museum and I started to look at how people painted this thing 1,000 years ago, when they don't have even camera or those things like that, for me it was so flabbergasted, like, how did they do it, The art that we are doing right now, we are like just forcing or trying to copy or whatever. That's why we need to be creative and do something new, because the art is being done in the past. The way when I went to the museum, I see art was being done in the past already. What we could do right now is to add more creativity in the artistic part that was done before. African art, honestly, African, the way I see, sorry, I may be wrong here. I need to be careful in what that I am saying. One, we produce art from our art, But in Europe here, people produce art from the brain. There's a difference, there's a difference between the art and the brain. In the brain, you need to analyze, logically something. But in us, we do things with feeling, and feeling connect with the energy, how you feel toward it. I produce art that you come and you feel like, wow, you feel the energy in the art. And I can produce a art where you need to think and analyze what was this artist thinking. This is, you produce it with your brain, which is, I feel in Europe here, this is what people are. People move away from the producing art from the art to the producing art from the brain, where you need to think, what was the thinking of this artist? What were this artist thinking? But we are still back into producing art with feeling, with energy, we just do things with energy. And immediately you feel it, because human being will never run away from the energy, from the connection that we have because it's from the mother heart.
Mama, just kill a man. Nothing really matter. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. I got to go, man. You know it.